Hey, what's up? I'm the Desperado, and today we're going to be talking the Crew Motorfest. Before we get into this, be sure to show the like button some love. Let's try and get 20 likes. That's a pretty good goal. Let's get straight into it. These are some of the things that I am looking forward to, and some of the things I'm really worried about and hope that they fix. So we'll start off with the things that I'm worried about, I guess. The brake light. In the Crew 2, whenever you're cruising or RPing, it does this really annoying thing. Whenever you stop and you keep on the brakes, like in a normal car, the brake lights would stay on because you know you're using the brakes to stop. But for some reason, they just stop working once you come to a complete stop. It's crazy. And the thing is, they have this really cool feature where the car will automatically put on the brake lights when it's going slow, even if you aren't on the brakes, to make it look a lot more realistic. But the thing is, they couldn't just get that one thing right. I mean, this is the only game where it does that. Like, it's super weird. That was the Crew 2. I'm hoping that they fix it in Motorfest, but I honestly don't know how this is gonna work. Alright, next thing is the connectivity, which they have actually fixed ever since I made this list. What I wanted was to be able to bind specific buttons on the wheel, because in the Crew 2, the most annoying thing ever was that you couldn't change your view while you were on the Logitech G29. And get this, the arrows on the wheel that you use to change the view normally, they were just used to steer the car on the steering wheel. Like, I mean, that makes zero sense. So I was just really hoping that they could bind the buttons, or add a feature where you could do that, and they did, and I'm really happy about that, or at least that's what I read. But also on that note, there was a glitch that I kept on experiencing in the Crew 2 where the controller would interfere with the wheel. I mean, it was really weird. Like, you'd be on the wheel and the force feedback would just go in and out. So, you know, you'd be driving and then it gets super loose, so you do one of these because you were applying the same amount of force, and it just yeets itself that way. I don't know if that was just me. It might be my game, it might be my wheel, and it might be the fact that I'm on a potato PS4. And speaking of force feedback, I really hope that they fix that, which is something that I've been watching. There's this guy called Steers who does the steering wheel videos where they just cruise around and stuff, like Expert Gaming Tech and G2 Fast. Yeah, I've been watching his videos, and I've seen how the physics work. He has a Thrustmaster wheel, but it looks so much better. I mean, it is just like the Crew 2, there's force feedback, but it feels so much like an arcade game that you literally can't control the car. I mean, it's just like, not only is it pretty much the same on every car, but whenever you're at a standstill, it makes it like there's no power steering. That's what it feels like. I mean, I don't know, maybe that's what they were going for, but it just does not feel okay. Oh, and by the way, if you made it this far in the video, that means my retention is getting better and you like this kind of style of video, so be sure to comment below if you like. And since you're still here, I mean, subscribe. Yeah, I'm almost at 300 subscribers. You have some really good stuff coming up, and by that I mean I have no idea what's coming up, but it's gonna be good. The Motorfest, duh, that's exactly what we're talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Speaking of force feedback, the drifting, it looks so much better. I was watching C Toretto's video drifting the M5 or whatever in there, and it looked incredible. Like, the wheel was actually feeding. It actually looked like something a car would do. It wasn't behaving like an arcade game, which is, it's just like mind-boggling to me that a Crew game is able to do that, and I am so excited to test that out. I mean, think about it. This game is basically the Forza Horizon for PlayStation, except you can also have it on Xbox or whatever. If these physics are actually as good as they look to be, I mean, this could be a whole game changer. This might be my new favorite game, because the only reason I used Gran Turismo is for the physics, because I really like the realistic physics. But the thing is, my heart absolutely aches for an open map. I started my racing game journey on Need for Speed Rivals on the PS3, and that game, I love that game so much. I don't care what anybody says about it, I love it. And the experience from that game is what I've been trying to find in another game, but I kind of wanted that vibe, except with an open map, which is all that Forza Horizon is, but now the Crew is jumping on that train, and maybe it'll just be what I'm looking for. I don't know, I'm off track. Let's go to the next point. I guess this is also kind of on the force feedback thing, but the street cars. I'm really looking forward to see how street cars drive, because I was watching that guy's video, and I know in the Crew 2, if you wanted to drift a normal street car, it was borderline impossible. Like, I had this old video of me drifting a Cadillac Escalade, and that was so difficult. I think I was even on controller when I was doing that. I just want to be able to throw out the back end when I'm driving. Like, whenever I'm in Gran Turismo, I don't use traction control. Like, even when it makes sense, even in the rain, I don't use it, because I think I don't like it. I don't even use it when I'm racing, because I feel like it just makes me that much slower. I don't like being held back whenever I'm driving. And I want to be able to feel that in the Crew. Like, whenever I'm going around the corner, I mean, it doesn't have to be like full angle or something, but I want to have the feeling that, you know, like, there's some risk involved. Like I might spin the car here, or I don't know. Obviously, you can tell that I didn't get the closed beta. I didn't register close enough. I didn't think I was eligible, but then I saw it on Instagram and I was like, oh, I could just do that, and then like, it's a whole thing. Alright, I ran out of stuff on my list, so I'm just winging it from here. Things I'm excited about. Obviously, the physics. I've already mentioned that, but I'm really excited about the map. Now, The Crew 2 is a beautiful game. Just for the dynamics and the different stuff. Like, when you go out into the forest and the sun's going down, it is beautiful. Like, that stretch of road between Utah and Las Vegas where there's a lifted highway, like it's on a bridge and it's going through that mountain pass. If you just hit that at the right time of day, it is just money. And the fact that Motorfest looks even better somehow, that is absolutely insane to me. I forgot where I was going with this, so yeah, on to the next thing. Okay, this is a really niche thing. I am really excited about house hunting. Me and my sister like to play this game often, and we go and cruise around and look at houses, and we found a couple of the biggest houses in the game. Like, there's one that I literally know how to get to just from my mind. Like, if you drop me anywhere on the north side of the map, I can get. But I mean, I can only imagine the mansions that they're gonna have out there. I mean, it's Hawaii. Come on, there's gotta be some good houses out there somewhere. I really hope that they actually put the effort into rendering new, different kinds of houses, because that would be really cool. All right, the new cars. I am excited that there's more SUVs. Now, I don't even want to get on this argument right now. That's another video for another day. And actually, you know what? If this video gets 50 likes, then the very next video I post is gonna be all my controversial car opinion. Like, I don't think they're ugly. I don't think they suck. I just think they're a bit chunkier. They're a bit worse to drive, but you know, like, whatever. Might as well make them interesting. I'm really excited about the Porsche Turbo GT and the Lamborghini Urus, because I really want to drive those. With the Crew 2's interiors, or I mean Motorfest, I guess, I can guarantee those things are gonna look incredible. That's not good. I lost my glasses. And the last thing that I'm excited about with this game is actually has nothing to do with the game. Well, I mean, kinda, but it's actually you guys. Like, there's people I didn't even know were subscribing to me that was talking about, yay, I'm really excited to see you play this game, and I am too. I've never covered a newly released game. Like, even when I got Gran Turismo, it was a couple weeks afterward. So yeah, maybe we'll get a boost in views or stuff. So I mean, I guess I probably ought to up the quality of the videos some. I mean, we're gonna be doing some gaming videos. I've been doing a lot of IRL videos, and I'm trying out this, but that's because I just want to take a little break so I don't get burnt out before Motorfest. Yeah, so if you want to subscribe and see what I'm doing, because you know, like, this channel is just everywhere right now, be sure to hit the subscribe, because I want. Well, anyway, this has been fun. Be sure to like the video if you actually like it, please. And if you do decide to subscribe, holler at me. Tell me in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. However, I will see you in the next one. Be sure to have a blessed day. Usually I'm closer to the camera.